بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم۔
شروع اللہ کے نام سے جو رحمان و رحیم ہے۔
اقرأ بسم ربک الذی خلق۔
پڑھو اے نبی اپنے رب کے نام کے ساتھ جس نے پیدا کیا۔
خلق الانسان من علق۔
جمے ہوئے خون کے ایک لوتھڑے سے انسان کی تخلیق کی۔
اقرأ وربک الاکرم۔
پڑھو اور تمہارا رب بڑا کریم ہے۔
الذی علم بالقلم۔
جس نے قلم کے ذریعے سے علم سکھایا۔
علم الانسان ما لم يعلم۔
انسان کو وہ علم دیا جسے وہ نہ جانتا تھا۔
Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, we start our today's class with the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and merciful. This is class 6 and the period is English language text. And this is week number 7 and the video number is 8. Students, as you know, in our previous class we had completed our unit 4 diaries. Unit 4 was the last unit of our midterm content. After unit 4, we have completed our midterm content. So today in this class we have a review of our midterm content. So let's have an overlook or a review what we have studied from week 1 to week 6. So let's start. Our first unit was unit 1, instructions. In unit 1 instructions we studied about the instructions. In preview we discussed about the definition of instructions and the features of instructions. In preview, we studied about the definition So in preview we discussed the definition and features of instructions. Students, what are the instructions? Instructions tell us how to complete any activity or task. Instructions are those which tell us how to complete or how to done any activity or task. After this we have the vocabulary of this unit. In vocabulary we have studied the action words. And what are the action words? Verbs are action words. What are the action words? Verbs are action words. Like example, like sleep, eat, run, write, and so on. So these words are the action words and these are called verbs. The next we studied the extract. We studied the extract, the witches. In this extract there was the Grand High Witch. There was the character, the Grand High Witch, which is the main character. So this Grand High Witch, in the extract, this Grand High Witch actually delivers the instruction to the other audience. She has given the recipe. And in that recipe she gives the instructions to the other audience. The recipe name was Formula 86. Formula 86 delayed action mouse maker. So she gives the instructions in the recipe, and after this recipe, the children will turn into mouse. The children will transform into mouse. Okay, so this was the very funny extract which we have studied in this unit. After this, we have the writing workshop. In this writing workshop, we learn how to write instructions on any topic. We learn how to write instructions on any topic step by step. For example, we have the recipe of recipe in this writing workshop. We have the recipe of Singaporean omelette, and in that recipe we delivers the instruction. We step by step we give the instructions to make the Singaporean omelette. How to make the Singaporean omelette? We give for making a Singaporean omelette, we give the instruction step by step. So in this writing workshop, you learn how to write the instructions on any topic. So this is all about the Unit 1 instructions. So our second unit is personal letters. In this unit, Unit 2, we studied about the personal letters. So in preview, so these topics we studied in the preview. In preview, we studied about the definition of personal letters. We studied about the purpose of writing personal letters. We studied the audience to whom we write the personal letters, and we also studied the features of personal letters. So what are the personal letters? Personal letters are those informal messages which are written to our friends and our relatives. Personal letter are those informal messages which we write to our friends and relatives. Now the next is the vocabulary. We studied the vocabulary. In vocabulary, we studied about the idioms. We studied about the idioms. So what are idioms? Idiom is an expression that shows the different meaning from its individual words. That express the different meanings from their individual words. Like, for example, trading ice. So she walks on trading ice. In this sentence, the trading ice is an idiom expression, and the meaning of this idiom is, this is idiom, and the meaning of this idiom is in danger. Sorry. Yes, she is in danger. She is trading ice. Yes. She is trading ice. So in vocabulary we discuss about the idioms. And what are the idioms? Idiom is an expression that does not mean exactly what it means. So idiom shows the different meaning from their individual words. Shows the different meaning from their individual words. For example, she is trading ice. She is trading ice. The meaning, trading ice is the idiom, and the meaning of this idiom is in danger. So the meaning of this whole sentence is she is in danger. She is in danger. She is trading ice means she is in danger. So after this vocabulary, we have the extract. The extract: my daughter, my friend, beauty. My daughter, my friend. This is the example. This is the example or the sample form of personal letter, in which the mother has written this letter to her daughter. The character was, the two characters was mother and daughter. Mother is the sender of the letter and the daughter is the receiver. And the name of her daughter is Ming. So in this letter, the mother shares her personal feelings, share her opinions and thoughts to her daughter. Share her personal experience, share her personal opinions, thoughts to her daughter Ming. After this, in the writing workshop, After this, in this writing workshop, we studied about the format of personal letter, means the format of personal letter, in which by following that format of personal letter, how we will write the personal letter to our friends and relatives. Okay. In the writing workshop, I have given you a letter in your contents, a letter which is written by to a person to her friend, and she shares her daily routine which she practices in her lockdown. Okay. Okay, our third unit is the folktales and legends. We studied the third unit, and the name of this unit is folktales and legends. In this unit, we studied about the folktales and legends. In preview, we discussed about the narratives, the folktales, the legends, the features of narratives. So these are our preview topics. The definition of narratives, definition of narratives, So, students, we studied the definition of narratives. What are narratives? A narrative is a story. A narrative is a text that tells a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Narrative is a text that tells a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Now, folktales and legends both are the kind of narratives. Both are the different kind of narratives. What are the folktales? A folktale is a narrative with simple moral or lesson. Folktale is a narrative with simple moral or lesson. And the legends. What are the legends? Legend is a narrative usually based on facts. Legend is a narrative usually based on facts, but which has been made more exciting and memorable through numerous retellings. Okay, this is the difference between the folktales and legends. Both are the kind of narratives, but folktales are the kind of narrative with simple moral or lesson, and legends are the kind of narrative which is usually based on facts. And in legends has been made more exciting and memorable through numerous retellings and facts. And after this, after the definitions of narratives, folktales, and legends, we discussed in preview. We discussed about the features of narratives as well. Now, the next we have discussed in this unit 3 is vocabulary. In vocabulary, we have discussed about the similes. Similes. So what are similes? Simile is an expression that compares the two things with each other. Simile is an expression that compares the two things with each other. For example, the children are like monkeys. Means like monkeys is a simile here, and the children are so much naughty that they are like monkeys. They are behaving like monkeys. So like monkeys is a simile. After this, we studied the extract. The extract name is The Sword in the Stone. The Sword in the Stone, this is the famous legend of the England, one of the most famous legend of England. And in that story, in that legend, we see, we studied how the character young Arthur came to be the king of all England. How the character young Arthur came to be the king of all England. So this is the famous legend of England, which we have studied in this unit 3, folktales and legends. After this, we studied the writing workshop. In this writing workshop, we studied how to write a folktale. We learned how to write a folktale or legend. We learned step by step how what steps should we follow to write any folktale or legend. Okay. So this is all we studied in this unit, unit 3, folktales and legends. In unit 4, is the diaries. Diaries, in this unit we studied about the diaries. What are the diaries? In preview we discussed about the definition of diaries and the features of diaries. The definition. We discussed about the definition and features of diaries. So what are the diaries? What are diaries? A diary is a personal record of a person's thought and experiences. Diary is a personal record of any person. In the diary, a person records his recounts of personal experiences, thoughts and experiences. Okay. So this is the definition of a diary, and in vocabulary we discuss about the features. We studied about in vocabulary we discussed about the registers. Yes. So what are registers? What are registers? In vocabulary we have discussed about the registers, the formal and informal registers, and the definition of registers is the range of ways we have of speaking to an audience. Means there are so many ways by which we speak and write. So where should we speak the formal registers and where should we speak the informal registers? We discuss about this in vocabulary. Like for example, The formal register is hi, hello. This is the example of formal registers. Okay, and the informal register is good morning. So I have given you the example that if we greet our class fellows, we say hi, hello. We say them hi, hello. So this is, oh my God, गलत हो गया सारा, क्या करूं मैं? No. Formal means students. In vocabulary we have discussed about the registers. So registers refers to the range of ways we have of speaking to an audience. Means what kind of audience we have to we have. So with them, how will we communicate? So registers are the range of ways we have of speaking according to who our audience is. So we have the two kinds of registers, formal registers and informal registers. So where should we speak the formal registers and where should we speak the informal registers? Like if we speak to our class fellows, if we communicate with them, we greet them by saying hi or hello. So this is the informal way of speaking and this is the informal register. Okay, and the formal registers are those if we communicate with our teachers, we greet them by saying good morning. So this is the example of formal register. Okay, so this is what we discussed in the vocabulary registers. After this we studied the extract Zalata's diary, a child's life in Sarajevo. In this extract, this is the personal diary of Zalata. She has written this diary and in her diary she mentions her feelings and experiences, what she faces during the war in Sarajevo city. So this diary is the personal recount of Zalata that we have studied in this extract. After this we studied the writing workshop in which we learned how to write a page of diary, how to write any diary. So this is what we have discussed about the review of midterm content today in this week 7. This is the review of midterm content at a glance. After discussing the review of this midterm content, now let's move towards the closing of your content. Okay, now we are going to close our midterm content. After completing the work from week 1 to week 6, after completing all the work from week 1 to week 6, then you will make this content of mid examination. You will make this content page after the working of week 6. After completing the work of week 6, you will make this content page in your copies. content of mid-examination, Unit 1 instructions, Unit 2 personal letters, Unit 3 folk tales and legends, Unit 4 diaries. And the preview reflecting vocabulary, dictation, wordsmithing, question answers, writing workshop. These all the topics of the units, of the mentioned units, these are included in the mid-examination. After this, write first semester midterm has completed in your copies, and this is how you close your copies. Okay. As I show you, as I have written this content, similarly in the same manner, you also copy this content of mid-examination by this video in your copies. Okay. Students, make sure you have to complete, first of all you have to complete all the work from week 1 to week 6. After completing all the work, then you will make this content of mid-examination. Okay. Okay, after the closing of your copies, I want to show you how to close your index. As you close your copies, you have to close your index as well. So this is how you will make the index week wise and date wise. First of all you have to maintain the index properly. As I show you, this is how you have to maintain your index. Okay. First of all, you have to write the first semester midterm started, and then week wise you have to maintain your index. Okay. Week wise you have to maintain your index. After completing your index, you will write the midterm content has been completed. Make sure you have to update your index date wise and week wise properly. Students, you will also okay. You are instructed to submit your copies in school for checking. So first of all, you have to complete the work from week 1 to week 7, and your copies will be collected for checking. Okay. You are instructed that you are submit your copies in your school for checking. So students, in your content solutions, you are with the help of your content solutions you can complete your work, and with the help of the videos it's your duty to understand the explanation of all the units. It's your duty to complete all the work from the content solutions. This is our last video. So be obedient, complete your all work, and complete all your work, and best of luck for your papers or exams, and take care. Allah Hafiz.